Most people do not feel rich because their life still looks normal. They drive an ordinary car, live in an ordinary home, go to the same job, shop at the same stores, and when they compare themselves with the people around them, they usually feel somewhere in the middle. Average income, average lifestyle, average progress. But that feeling can be completely misleading, because looking wealthy and being wealthy are two very different things. A person can earn a high salary, drive a new SUV, and still have almost nothing left after the payments clear. Meanwhile, someone with a quieter lifestyle may have a growing retirement account, no credit card balance, months of expenses saved, and more freedom with every passing year. From the outside, the second person may look average. Financially, they may be far ahead. That is why wealth is so difficult to recognize while you are building it. The strongest signs usually do not show up in your driveway or your closet. They show up in the gap between what you earn and what you spend, in how you respond when something breaks, in how much of your money is quietly working where nobody can see it. In this video, we are going to look at 5 signs you may be richer than you think, even if your everyday life still feels completely average. And the first sign is one most people overlook because it does not feel like wealth at all. It simply feels like having a little money left when the month is over. Before we begin, subscribe to the channel for more videos about building real wealth quietly without needing to look rich along the way. Sign number 1. You have money left after the month is over. It may not sound impressive, but it is one of the clearest signs that your finances are stronger than they feel. Your paycheck comes in, the mortgage or rent gets paid, groceries, insurance, utilities, and everything else take their share. And after all of that, something is still left. Maybe it is a few $100s. The amount matters, but the habit matters more. That leftover money is the gap between what you earn and what you spend. And that gap is where wealth begins. A lot of people close it the moment their income rises. They get a raise, then upgrade the apartment, replace the car, or make everyday life more expensive. Soon, they are earning more, but keeping almost none of it. But if your income has gone up while your lifestyle has stayed mostly steady, more of every paycheck can move towards savings, debt payoff, retirement accounts, or investments. Your life may still look the same, but financially you are creating more room and more options. So ask yourself, are you keeping more of your income than you were 1 or 2 years ago? If the answer is yes, you may already be richer than you think. And the next sign appears when life sends you a bill you were not expecting. Sign number 2. A financial surprise is annoying, not terrifying. The car needs an $800 repair. A medical bill arrives. The water heater stops working. You still dislike the expense, but it does not throw your entire month into chaos. You do not need to delay other bills, borrow from someone, or carry the cost on a high-interest credit card. You pay it, adjust, and move on. That is what a financial cushion really changes. It does not stop problems from happening. It keeps them from becoming bigger than they need to be. A surprise expense that once would have caused days of stress now becomes an inconvenience. Your savings absorb the hit, your normal routine continues, and you slowly rebuild the balance afterward. That may not feel like wealth because nothing exciting happened. But financial stability often shows up first as calm. So ask yourself, when an unexpected bill arrives, does it create a crisis or simply a temporary setback? If it is becoming easier to handle, you may be financially stronger than you realize. And the next sign is even harder to see because most of the money building your wealth is hidden from everyone around you. Sign number 3. A growing share of your wealth is invisible. It is not sitting in your driveway or hanging in your closet. It may be inside your workplace retirement plan, a Roth IRA, a brokerage account, a high-yield savings account, or the equity in your home. From the outside, your life may look completely ordinary, but behind the scenes, your money is being moved into assets instead of appearances. Automatic contributions leave every paycheck. An employer match adds a little more. Your investments rise and fall, but over time, the balance keeps moving forward. And eventually, you may notice something important. Your account grows by more than the amount you personally added. That is the beginning of your money working alongside you. Someone else may look wealthier because they have the newer car or larger home. But if those things come with heavy payments while your money is quietly building assets, you may be in the stronger position. If this sign sounds familiar, take a second to like the video and subscribe. Most people overlook this stage because invisible progress does not feel impressive while it is happening. And the next sign is one of the clearest. you can afford more than you actually choose to buy. Sign number 4, you can afford more than you choose to buy. You could upgrade the phone, take the expensive trip, lease the nicer car, or move into the larger apartment. The money may technically be there, but instead of automatically saying yes, you pause. You ask whether the purchase is worth the cost, whether it fits your priorities, and what that same money could do somewhere else. Sometimes you still buy it. The difference is that the purchase is intentional, not automatic. This is a major shift because many people treat higher income as permission to increase every part of their lifestyle. The raise comes in, and the new payment follows almost immediately. But when you are building real wealth, you become more selective. You may spend generously on the few things that truly matter to you, while saying no to everything else without feeling deprived. That ability to walk away, even when you can afford something, is a form of financial strength. It means money is giving you choices instead of making the choice for you. And the final sign is even quieter. Your finances may be improving because money is starting to take up less space in your mind. Sign number 5. Your financial life requires less mental energy. There may have been a time when money followed you everywhere. You checked your balance before buying groceries. You calculated which bill could wait. A small expense stayed in your head for days. Even payday brought relief for only a moment before the next round of payments began. But now, some of that noise is fading. Your bills are paid automatically. Savings and investments move in the background. You know roughly what is in your accounts, and you are less likely to be surprised by a statement at the end of the month. You may still think about money, but you are no longer thinking about it from a place of constant urgency. A market drop does not make you panic. Someone else's new car does not make you question your progress. And a temporary dip in your balance does not feel like everything is falling apart. That calm is easy to overlook because it does not show up as a number. But it is one of the clearest benefits of becoming financially stronger. When your money is organized, automated, and moving in the right direction, it stops demanding your attention every day. That gives you more space to think about your time, your family, your work, and the kind of life you actually want. So if money feels more like a system running quietly in the background, rather than a problem you have to solve every morning, you may be richer than you think. Not because you have everything, because your money is finally giving you something many people never get enough of: peace of mind. Feeling average does not mean you are standing still. You may still drive the same car, live in the same home, and follow the same routine. But underneath that ordinary life, your financial position may be getting stronger. You have money left after the month is over. A surprise expense no longer becomes a crisis. More of your wealth is sitting in assets nobody can see. You can afford more than you choose to buy, and money is taking up less space in your mind. Those are real signs of progress. Most people measure wealth by what they can see: the house, the car, the clothes, the vacations. But those things only show what someone spent. They do not show what someone kept. So instead of comparing your lifestyle with the people around you, compare your finances with where they were 1 or 2 years ago. Is your savings rate higher? Is your debt lower? Is your net worth moving in the right direction? Are unexpected expenses easier to handle? If the answer is yes, then even if you still feel average, you may already be richer than you think. Keep going. Real wealth often looks ordinary for a long time. If this video helped, subscribe to the channel for more videos about building wealth quietly, and let me know in the comments, which of these 5 signs do you already see in your life? Then watch the next video on the quiet habits that make real wealth almost inevitable.